A political godfather died and lots of thieves dressed up as politicians took over the rule. The question arises concerning the successor of God, unfolding a few names, in conjunction with God's most liked angel, Lucifer. In the aftermath of the death of the state CM, chaos erupts because the strength is up for grabs. This war becomes a warfare between two forces. The protagonist, Stephen Nidomboli, becomes part of this fight with the assistance of worldwide forces hitherto remarkable, Amol. A story that unfolds in the political panorama of Kerala, God's personal USA. In the aftermath of the loss of life of its chief minister PKR, chaos erupts because the energy is up for grabs. This conflict will become a struggle among forces where one of the battles is the fight against tablets. The protagonist, Stephen Nidomboli, Mohanlal, who is PKR's prodigy, becomes part of this combat with the support of world forces hitherto unparalleled, Amol. In Kerala, the demise of Chief Minister P.K. Ramdas has his celebration search for his successor. Ramdas' son in regulation Bobby comes with a proposal for price range, looking to grasp power even as pushing his illegitimate commercial enterprise. But there may be one man standing in his way, Stephen Nidomboli, Santosh. In God's personal us of, the ideal chief of the ruling celebration dies, leaving a large vacuum, no longer most effective inside the electoral and management sphere of the birthday celebration but additionally that of the state. In the inevitable succession squabble and the electricity struggle that ensues, the thin line that separates true and bad turns irrecoverably blood, and out of this infinite mayhem, emerge hitherto unprecedented forces. At Interpol's office in Lyon, an officer is asking about a report about Qureshi Abramsos, global criminal involved in transcontinental alternate. A message from the CIA is received on his laptop. The suspect, a diamond gold nexus, is operating in tandem with the warlords of Africa, and a rare photo of a person taken in Istanbul on the 7th of April 2006 is hooked up. The officer dials Interpol's stable telephone line and says, "Flag it off. It's Abram, Qureshi Abram." A reporter is dispatched to Govardhan to collect evidence for his claims. Govardhan does not have any but claims Chandi is sponsored via the Qureshi Abram gang, a nexus that controls the gold diamond alternate around the world. He hands over a report named Govardhan's X-Files, containing pieces of evidence against Bobby. Sanjeev offers this to Bobby. Govardhan is captured through IUF activist Murugan and is limited to an asylum. Bobby sends men to a wood factory. On knowing it, Stephen kills 6 of them and defeats the rest. Double-crossing Stephen, Stephen's Ed Aloshi spies the incident and reports it to Varma and Bobby. Milva Ahanam, dispatched to stumble on evidence from the premise, reveals nothing. From Priya's diary, Bobby reveals that she resents Stephen due to the fact her father took more take care of him, who became added to their home as a toddler and was the reason for a rift among her parents. Stephen runs Ashrayam, a destitute home. Aloshi persuades one of the inmates, Apana, to slander Stephen. On NPTV, she accuses Stephen of smuggling contraband and different unlawful sports. This creates public outrage against Stephen, who is arrested and imprisoned. In jail, Stephen gets a phone call from his mercenary and confidant Zaid Masood. Jatin arrives and impresses the public with his speech. While transferring funds to Bobby, Fiodos containers are sabotaged by way of Zaid and his cohorts, who demand the release of Stephen. Bobby agrees, but Varma meets Rajan to arrange success for Stephen through his birthday party goons in jail, but the strife fails. Varma leaves without a preference and releases him. Meanwhile, Janvi is hospitalized after an LSD overdose. Milva Ahanam blackmails Priya for intercourse in an alternative to no longer submitting a case to Janvi. From Janvi, Priya learns of Bobby's predatory conduct in the direction of. When asked, Bobby admits it and threatens to reveal Janvi's contacts with drug peddlers and threatens to kill her and Janvi like Jayadevan and PKR. Meanwhile, Apana admits on NPTV that she lied about Stephen. With no different choice, Priya seeks the help of Stephen, who vows to shield them. Stephen's guys kill Milva Ahanam. He meets Sanjeev to clean NPTV's debts. taking control of the channel. Jatin and Priya convene a press conference to expose Bobby's illegal trades. Jatin tells Bobby that his allegiance is with Steven. Bobby is captured in Mumbai by using Fyodor's guys. Before Fyodor can kill him, Zaid and the gang kill them, rescuing Bobby for Steven to kill. Revealing himself to be Steven's spy, Murugan kills Alushi. Govardhan is released and reunited with his spouse and daughter. Jatin is elected as the new CM. In the mid-credit scene, Steven meets Zaid and his gang in a far-off location in Russia and attends a smartphone named a gold diamond trafficker Sangani, to whom he reveals himself as Qureshi Abram. Headlines of numerous international newspapers are shown reporting Abram as the head of an unnamed crime syndicate. At Interpol's workplace in Lyon, an officer is asking about reviews approximately Qureshi Abram mysterious international crook worried about transcontinental trade. A message from the CIA is received on his computer. The suspect, a diamond gold nexus, is operating in tandem with the warlords of Africa, and a rare photo of a person taken in Istanbul on the 7th of April 2006 is hooked up. The officer dials Interpol's secure smartphone line and says, "Flag it off. It's Abram, Qureshi Abram." A reporter is dispatched to Govardhan to collect evidence for his claims. Govardhan does not have any. However, claims Chandi is subsidized by way of the Qureshi Abram gang, a nexus that controls the gold diamond change around the arena. He arms over a report named Govardhan's X-Files, containing pieces of proof against Bobby. Sanjeev provides this to Bobby. Govardhan is captured by way of IUF activist Murugan and is restricted to an asylum. Bobby sends the guys to the wood factory. On understanding it, Steven kills 6 of them and defeats the relaxation. Double-crossing Steven, Steven's Ed Aloshi spies the incident and reviews it with Varma and Bobby. Mile Vahanam sent to hit upon evidence from the premise unearths not anything. From Priya's diary, Bobby finds out that she resents Steven because her father took greater take care of him, who became introduced to their domestic as a baby and changed into the reason for a rift among her parents. Steven runs Ashrayam, a destitute home. Aloshi persuades one of the inmates, Apana, to slander Steven. On NPTV, she accuses Steven of smuggling contraband and other illegal sports. This creates public outrage in opposition to Steven, who is arrested and imprisoned. In jail, Steven gets a phone call from his mercenary and confidant Zaid Masood. Jatin arrives and impresses the public with his speech. While moving funds to Bobby, Fyodor's bins are sabotaged by Zaid and his cohorts, who call for the release of Steven. Bobby has the same opinion. However, Varma meets Rajan to arrange a success for Steven by way of his birthday party goons in jail, but the attempt fails. Varma, left without a desire, releases him. Meanwhile, Janvi is hospitalized after an LSD overdose. Mile Vahanam blackmails Priya for sex in exchange for no longer filing a case against Janvi. From Janvi, Priya learns of Bobby's predatory behavior towards her. When asked, Bobby admits it and threatens to expose Janvi's contacts with drug peddlers and threatens to solid kill her and Janvi like Jayadevan and PKR. Meanwhile, Apana admits on NPTV that she lied approximately Steven. With no other desire, Priya seeks the help of Steven, who vows to protect them. Steven's guys kill Mile Vahanam. He meets Sanjeev to clean NPTV's debts, taking control of the channel. Jatin and Priya convene a press convention to reveal Bobby's unlawful trades. Jatin tells Bobby that his allegiance is with Steven. Bobby is captured in Mumbai with the aid of Fyodor's men. Before Fyodor kills him, Zaid and the gang kill them, rescuing Bobby for Steven to kill. Revealing himself to be Steven's undercover agent, Murugan kills Alushi. Govardhan is launched and reunited along with his wife and daughter. Jatin is elected as the new CM. In the mid-credits scene, Steven meets Zaid and his gang in a far-off place in Russia and attends a phone name of a gold diamond trafficker Sangani, to whom he shows himself as Qureshi Abram. Headlines of numerous worldwide newspapers are proven to report Abram as the top of an unnamed crime syndicate. Lucifer Morningstar, the previous Lord of Hell, has determined to holiday in LA alongside together with his right-hand demon Mazikin. Using his nightclub locks, Lucifer events and indulges in each pride possible. However, the death of an old acquaintance places Lucifer on the path of vengeance and in the direction of Detective Chloe Decker. Lucifer decides to apply the LAPD as an outlet to retain and punish sinners. The identical Lucifer's brother, the angel Amenadu, is attempting to get Lucifer to help lower back to hell. Thanks to Amenadu's blunder, hell was left unguarded for a short time. This allowed Lucifer's mother, the goddess of creation, to escape hell and arrive on earth. Lucifer is left looking for a loophole in his cope with God, so he can punish his mother. Mess starts off Vault undergoing modifications, looking for out where she fits in on earth. Lucifer unearths his wings again, however, they come on the lack of any other thing of his identification. No faster does this happen, Lucifer finds out that a mysterious crime boss known as the Cinnamon has moved to LA and is making an attempt to take over the market by granting favors. At the same time, a new lieutenant transfers to the precinct, and a familiar face makes a Marvel go back. As Chloe now knows the truth approximately Lucifer, she begins wondering if the person she is aware of is all an act using the incarnate of evil or if Lucifer certainly is a superb guy. In the meantime, the relationship between Amenadu, Maze, and Linda is about to change forever. Still reeling from Charlotte's loss of life, Dan sinks into a dark depression. Adding on to the insanity is the reappearance of Lucifer's old flame Eve. Part 1. Chloe offers with the absence of Lucifer in her lifestyle, the handiest for his twin brother Michael to arrive and turn the lives of every person close to Lucifer upside down sufficient to pressure Lucifer to depart hell. At the same time, Ella has something desirable take place in her life and May starts having an existential crisis. Part 2. God is planning to bypass his divine powers onto one among his children so we can run the universe. To this quit, Michael has received support from the relaxation of the angels, at the same time as Lucifer sees this as a danger to accurate what he believes to be incorrect with the international. At the same time, Chloe and Linda get a threat to inform God just how poor a parent he's been to Lucifer. After millennia of being compelled to rule hell and then blamed for centuries for humanity's sins, Lucifer Morningstar determined to transport to Los Angeles on Earth in 2011 for a better existence. There his life made a flip for the better, locating justice for the innocent and falling in love with Chloe Decker. At the give up of the ultimate season, Lucifer succeeded his father as the following god. Now in this final season, we will see where this new improvement leads Lucifer, his pals, and his family as the series comes to a near. Lucifer is an American myth police procedural comedy drama television collection that evolved with the aid of Tom Capino's that premiered on Fox on January 25, 2016. It features an individual created by way of Neil Gaiman, Sam Keith, and Mike Dringenberg taken from the comedian ebook collection The Sandman, which later became the protagonist of the spin-off comic ebook series Lucifer wrote using Mike Carey, each posted using DC Comics' Vertigo imprint. Fox cancelled the series after 3 seasons in May 2018. During the series, 93 episodes and 6 seasons of Lucifer have been launched. Lucifer is a TV collection that turned into the Fox community however into was taken over by using Netflix after Lucifer's cancellation on Fox. It is based totally on a comedian ebook series The Sandman, published with the aid of the DC Comics imprint Vertigo. The collection was picked up on May 9, 2015, and aired on TV in 2016. The man or woman Lucifer Morningstar was first created by way of creator Neil Gaiman as part of his collection The Sandman in 1989. Mike Carey wrote a spin-off series titled The Sandman Presents Lucifer in 1999, then wrote a Lucifer solo series for 75 Problems that ended in 2006. The TV series has a premise just like the comedian. They each depict a Lucifer who has willingly abdicated his throne in hell and brought ownership of a nightclub referred to as Lux in Los Angeles. The comedian offers the theological questions Lucifer raises while he demands situations of the Judeo-Christian God, mainly the ones of unfastened will and predestination. The TV series follows Lucifer, who decides to help LAPD detective Chloe Decker remedy homicides for his leisure. Season 1 premiered on January 25, 2016, and finished airing on April 25, 2016. Fox renewed the series on April 7, 2016, for a 2D season. Season 2 premiered on Monday, September 19, 2016. On May 11, 2018, Fox cancelled the collection. While the Lucifer TV series is not impacted through the series Arrowverse, Lucifer Morningstar did make a short appearance at some stage in the third component of the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover occasion, with the collection universe being targeted as Earth 666. Tom Ellis as Lucifer Morningstar and Michael, Season 5, 5x01, 5 extension 03, 5x06, 5 extension 08. Lauren German as Chloe Decker. Kevin Alejandro as Dan Espinoza. D.B. Woodside as Amenadil. Leslie Ann Brandt as Mazikin. Scarlett Estevez as Trixie Espinoza, Season 1-4, recurring Season 5, 1x01, 4 extension 10, recurring, 5x01, 5 extension 04. Kevin Rankin as Malcolm Graham, Season 1, 1x07, 1 extension 13. Rachel Harris as Linda Martin. Tricia Helfer as Goddess, Season 2, 2x01, 2 extension 18, and Charlotte Richards, Season 3, recurring Season 2, guest star. Season 5, 3x01, 3 extension 26, recurring, 2x02, 2 extension 18, guest, 5x04. Eme Garcia as Ella Lopez, Seasons 2-5, 2x01 present. Tom Welling as Marcus Pierce, Season 3, 3x01, 3 extension 02, 3x04, 3 extension 05, 3x08, 3 extension 10, 3x12, 3x26. Inba Levy as Eve, Season 4, guest star Season 5, 4x03, 4 extension 10. On May 11, 2018, following the series cancellation, government manufacturer Joe Henderson indicated that the third season finale was not intended to be a series finale and that it would function as a massive cliffhanger that was meant to deter Fox from cancelling the collection. Fans rallied on Twitter and hashtag #SaveLucifer quickly became the #1 trending subject matter globally, with the hashtag being used about 1 million times that day. The day after the hashtag #SaveLucifer marketing campaign started, a second hashtag #PickupLucifer, additionally spent time as the #1 worldwide trending tag, and back to the top 5 during the finale, in keeping with showrunner Ildi Modrovich. That tag reached 1 million later that day. An online petition additionally began circulating aimed at renewing Lucifer for Season 4 on a brand new network. The series is reportedly being shopped around to premium cable and streaming services. On June 15, 2018, it was announced that Netflix picked up the series for a 4th season. One episode of the 4th season is titled, Save Lucifer, in honor of the campaign. Lucifer Morningstar, called Samuel earlier than his banishment from heaven, is the titular protagonist of the urban delusion comedy drama series Lucifer, 2016-2021. The character is portrayed through Welsh actor Tom Ellis and is an alternate version of Lucifer Morningstar, one of the supporting characters of Neil Gaiman's comedian ebook collection The Sandman, posted by way of DC Comics. Both are based totally on the devil from Christianity. The collection follows Lucifer after he abandons his post as the ruler of hell and arrives on Earth, where he settles in Los Angeles to run a nightclub with the demon Mazikin. He later becomes a civilian representative for the LAPD, leading him to meet his soulmate, Detective Chloe Decker. The person turned adapted for television with the aid of Joe Henderson, the showrunner for a chain primarily based on the Sandman man or woman Lucifer, with Ellis solid within the name position in February 2015. Ellis' overall performance has been praised by way of critics and the individual has ended up a fan preferred. He reprised his role as Lucifer within the 2020 Arrowverse crossover event Crisis on Infinite Earths, which set up that Lucifer takes place on Earth 666, in an alternate universe in the wider multiverse. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.